Hello everyone, today we will learn how to install this Android 13 car stereo on Toyota Camry 2018 and up. If you also want to learn how to remove the existing radio, please scan the QR code. Let's get started with the parts we have. We have these two arms with two holes. One is a little bigger and one is smaller. Based upon our existing radio, we need to choose which arm to use. Then we have these white brackets to hold the part that we get from the existing radio. Then we have two sets of harnesses. One small one, there's a multimedia plug, a CAN bus, a 4G receiver, a microphone, and there are a bunch of other multimedia plugs, GPS transponder. This bunch of multimedia plugs also has this SIM card holder. We can put a data SIM card inside. Then finally we have the radio. Since there are two bunches of these plugs, so we need to figure out which one will fit on our system. Out of these two, only one has the plug that goes into this CAN bus. So for me it is easy which one to use. This harness doesn't have anything that goes in that CAN bus, but this one has this white plug that goes in the CAN bus. So I figure out this is the one that I need to use. Now let's start installing the cable. Start with this one. This has a bunch of cables, but only one used is that yellow receiver that is for the backup camera. Let's install this on the first socket, putting that lips inside, pressing gently down and until we hear the click. Next we have these two sockets for two USB cables we have. The first one will have the 6-pin cable. It has 6 holes, and we put the same way the lip goes inside. Here goes the second USB cable, which only has 4 pins. Again, the lips has to be inside and just gently press down until we hear the click. Next, we install the power harness. It's a big one that is attached with the CAN bus. The same thing, the lips has to be inside. Now from this bunch of harness, we pick that coaxial plug that is for radio, and we install that to this receiver. Next, we install this yellow coaxial jack that is for the camera. It's pretty easy to install. Next, we will install another bunch of harness. It has a lot of multimedia plugs and also this SIM card trays attached. It goes to the last plug we have, this one. And make sure the lips is inside. This box has a plug that goes to the plug that is coming from the fan. If you can see, we can just attach those two like this. And the last one we have is this one coming from the canvas. It goes to the fourth from left, this one. This fifth, that socket remains empty. Now let's attach the GPS transponder. It's pretty easy. This is the point where we can attach the 4G antenna. This is the one, but I am personally not going to attach it. This is the microphone. It has one coaxial jack. Let's attach it. It goes into this socket. This black one. Pretty easy to connect. With this connection, we are done with this stereo. Now we will go to the car and connect the rest. In my car, I have 4 bunches of this harness that will go into the sockets that we have in our new stereo. Please pay attention here. This one is a little bit tricky. Out of these two, if you notice, one has those flat pins, other doesn't have it. The left side, if you see, there are 2 flat pins, and the right side doesn't have any flat pins. These 2 sockets are from the new stereo we have. The other socket we have is this one. It has only one connection, and this one is the power plug, which will be connected to this black plug in the car. These are the 2 sockets from the car. They look similar, but they are different. If you notice, this one has flat holes and the white one doesn't have it. And from the new stereo, if you look, this one doesn't have any flat pins. It only has rounded pins. So this one will go to this white one. It doesn't have flat holes. This one is the radio receiver from the car. It has 2 points to put in, but the new stereo plug only has 1, but it still works. Now let's talk about these 2 USB plugs. These are needed if we want to use the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto through wired connection, or if you want to play anything from a USB media. But there is no obvious way to take these cables out. So what I tried is I tried to push this cable and pull it outside from the hole that is underneath the steering wheel. So if you can see, this is the hole. I can take those wires out. And I'm going to do the same for another USB cable and also for the mic. Now is the time to connect all those harnesses. So it looks like this. Make sure you use that flat pin idea that I showed earlier to identify the correct plug. The power one is easy. This one doesn't connect to anywhere. And here's the final look. Now is the time to put this radio back in the dash. Make sure all the cables are inside. You may need to spend a little bit of time here to make it perfectly placed. Now let's connect the arm. Connect that plug. And here also you may need to spend a little bit of time to make sure all those clips goes into the right hole. Now time to put the AC control unit. Put it back, it just snaps right there. Now let's put this small panel back. Now is the time to put this right side AC panel back. It also snaps. Now let's put this right side lower panel into its place, align it and just push forward. And finally this front panel. It also has a bunch of clips and it is also easy to install. Now is the time to turn it on. And here we go. Please like and subscribe if you find this video helpful. Thank you.